Welcome to High Anxiety. This is Brandon. I have a very special guest here today. This is Andrew Heath.
Hello. Thanks, Brandon, for having me.
So Andrew Heath is, if you see in the background, I've got just some prints I've mentioned in the past. He takes all of my money.
My artwork is in every one of your videos.
It's in every one of your videos. And it's also, I think, in every one of our rooms.
Oh, nice.
I truly think it is. It's in the kids' rooms. It's in our bedroom. They're everywhere.
Cool.
Everywhere. So
glad to make a fan happy.
I'm so happy. All right, so tell us why you're here today.
I'm here because I have just released my very own vinyl toy line. I usually do prints. I work in 2D, but now we've moved it up to 3D, moving up in the world, and we have an officially licensed Back to the Future vinyl toy line. They're Popsicles.
These are Popsicles. So, this is the packaging. Obviously,
Yeah.
you designed this packaging.
I did.
You have your own little logo. This is a different logo from your normal logo.
Yes,
but,
yes.
So, you've designed this logo
Mhm.
not just for this box, because you're also having you're expanding upon this line. Correct?
Yes, yeah, this is going to be a thing. Hopefully this time next year, people are pining to get the Back to the Future set because they missed out, and hopefully this is the new Funko Pop vinyl, right? I mean, to be honest though, like, this idea, there's so much you can do with it. You know what I mean? Like, it's like, we grew up with these. We grew up with, like, the popsicle heads and stuff, and that can, like,
The Marios.
yeah,
and
like
the
that can
Sonics.
that can translate to so many different things. So hopefully, we've got a lot more planned with it, and hopefully,
All
like I
right.
said, by next year it'll be a thing.
Awesome. Can you tell me how this came about? How did you
Yeah,
get to this
so
point?
8 years ago, I released a art print series called Pop Culture Popsicles. I had them in galleries. I actually had some of them get officially licensed. So, like, I did an official licensed Ghostbusters one, an officially licensed Adventure Time
The
one.
Slimer, right?
No, it was a Stay Puft. And then,
Stay Puft.
And then Finn and Jake were the Adventure Time ones.
Okay.
But I did about 40 or 50 of those, and they were fun. But, like, as an artist, you do something like, this is cool, now it's time to move on, and just kind of left it. And then they actually went viral online, like, on all these design websites, which was really cool. So they got pretty big, But fast forward to 2019, the right people saw those and pitched them to someone else who was looking for, like, to do projects and stuff. And yeah, they were like, these can make cool toys. And I'm just like, what? Like, that just doesn't register to me because, like, everything I design's flat, So I was like, yeah, I guess so.
And how'd they get an officially licensed Back to the
So
Future?
the one who's funding the project, Ben Gortsky, he owns DesignerCon. It's a designer convention out in LA, and he has a brick and mortar pop culture vinyl toy pen shop called 3D Retro. He actually had the Back to the Future license for the past couple years because of the 35th anniversary. That was 2 years ago. The 35th I think so.
Yeah.
2 years ago. So, like, they did a huge push for Back to the Future stuff, and he kind of got in on that. And we started the Back to the Future ones last February-ish, and we had to, like, push to get these out because he was going to lose the license last year, which he no longer has the license. So, but it's cool. I've done officially licensed Back to the Future stuff now, so that's kind of
Amazing.
like a dream come true.
It's amazing. When you say that you lose the license, it's a common term, but, like, it feels like it's like you screwed up.
No,
Like,
it's like an expiration.
yeah,
Like, you
yeah.
sign these contracts, from what I understand. I don't know because I haven't personally done it.
Yeah.
You sign these contracts, and then, like, this is for 2 years, and then you got to go through approvals and stuff, and it's actually pretty cool. So I got my portion of the product, and then Ben and 3D Retro got theirs. I believe that they're actually pushing, or they're in talks with Universal Studios to, like, get them in the parks. So that would be pretty cool.
That'd be really cool.
Yeah.
That'd be really cool. And then they'd be like $30 a pop, right?
Yeah, probably.
All right, so tell me about this box. So there's
Yeah, we got 7 different
7 different
figures.
ones.
I should have brought the pins with me. So the pins, we have 10 different designs, and we were going to initially do all 10 toys,
Okay,
but it, comes down to cost and stuff. So we just stuck with these guys.
so we've got our Time Machine, 1985 license plate, Hoverboard, Time Machine version 3. We have the 2015 license plate. We have the whatever the hell this is.
Marty's skateboard.
Marty's skateboard. And then we also have the logo license plate.
Yeah.
So we're gonna open this box up. We're going to. So you said there's 10 in here, but
there's 12 figures. There's some duplicates, but if you get the whole box,
you're guaranteed every single one.
Guaranteed a full set.
Okay. Now, how did you do that? Did you personally yourself put that in there? How do you guarantee that they're all in there?
I didn't. That's a factory thing. They figure that stuff up.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
That's crazy that you had a factory like making your things.
I know, right?
That's weird.
It's really weird.
Yeah.
Big time now, yeah.
I wonder if there's any child labor involved, and I wonder if that's on your conscience.
If children under 12 didn't do this, I'm gonna be sorely disappointed. No, I hope not. No, this is actually the factory that did these are actually a Universal approved factory, and they handle all the Back to Future products.
That's
so,
amazing.
Yeah,
that's really amazing.
Yeah, Universal is very like particular, like as they should be, with like no lead, no this, no that. So no, it's a
so
good...
it passes through their quality control and everything.
Yes,
so no, their license. Yeah.
No children touch these toys in production,
and they still
from my understanding.
These are not kids' toys. All right, so we're gonna open this up. We're gonna show you what the packaging looks like, and then we're gonna open these toys up. I'm excited. Hey there.
What's up?
You like these videos?
Like and subscribe.
This is the packaging. We want them to look like ice cream bars that you just go to a gas station and get out of the freezer. And I'm super stoked with the packaging. Like on the back, it's got your different ones that you can get and the logos and stuff. But they're mystery toys, so you don't know what you're gonna get. Which when people come up and like, hey, I want one of those. I want this one. I'm like, oh, they're mystery toys. Like, oh, mystery toys. I'm like, good thing they're all cool, right? So that's one that I pull on. So we're gonna let you open it.
Okay. All right, so we're gonna open this one up. Now, how much do these sell for, like, individually?
They retail for $12, so that's not that bad for what you get.
No. You buy like those little things at Target all the time. And look at that, baby. And then we have
the hoverboard.
That's
been the most popular one, I think, because it looks tasty. Because a lot of people are like, I want to eat that. I know it's plastic, but I want to eat it.
What flavor would this be? Strawberry lime?
Probably radioactive flavor. Plutonium flavored.
Alright, so on the stand, I don't know if we can... Okay, I'm going to try to get
it's got my logo and 3 Retros logo.
Now, how did you come to the conclusion that we're going to display them like this?
So, I don't know. So we were talking about this in 2019, kind of leading into 2020, and we dropped. It kind of fell through because of COVID, and then when they got back in touch, this one was just like, this is obviously how you would do it. I don't know how else you would do it, but it worked out nice. I actually initially had like this thing that would like poke into the back and come down, like similar to this, but it had it would have been like free floating, which would have been cool, but like that would have been 2 pieces, and then this just seems.
Yeah, I love it. I love that it's like a little stubby. Like, I love that it's stubby. Like,
Yeah, no, I wanted it to look like a little stubby. Yeah. I wanted it to. I feel like it's
very
like
unique.
like an ice cream bar caricature almost of itself.
And the hoverboard's stubby too. Like I just think it's so cute. Like it's like the chibi version.
Yeah.
Oh, I love it. You did a great job with
this, man.
All right, so I'm gonna open all these up right now, and then we're just gonna have them all displayed, and we'll talk about each one. Sounds good. All right, we're back here. We have all of our pops opened, our little popsicles.
Don't say pops. That's trademark. when we were thinking of the name, I was trying to think
our culture.
Yeah, frozen culture.
Frozen culture.
Popsicles. You can say popsicle.
Popsicles, but not
like
pop.
Funko Pop, because like
dare say pop.
we were thinking of names for them, and I was like, pop something, and he was like, let's not use the word pop at all because of Funko Pops, which you don't want to. But here's a funny story. Actually, it's not funny. It's actually a really cool story. So, I don't remember his name, but the founder, the main, I don't think he's with them anymore, but the main Funko Pop guy, the founder, stopped by the booth in DesignerCon last year and complimented how awesome this idea was.
That's amazing.
I know.
That's so great.
And I actually wasn't there. I was
I
in line getting coffee. So, the distributor who's working on these, he was like, hey, texted me. I'm like,
oh my god, that's amazing.
But still, it's really cool.
Alright, so we're going to start with this one. So this is Marty's skateboard
Yeah.
from the original Back to the Future movie. If you don't believe me, here it is.
We actually,
Here it is.
Madrid was actually at DesignerCon last year, and we got a picture with this with the real skateboard, which is kind of cool. Yeah, I
That
should
is
probably
really
post
cool.
that.
That's really cool.
It is cool.
So I like the color on this a lot. What flavor would this be?
Chewed gum.
The chewed gum that like are the eyeballs too, like on the popsicles.
yeah,
So they
chewed
just
gum.
last very short. All right, so I'm a really big fan of this one. I
That's
think
funny. That's actually my least favorite one.
It's crazy.
The guy that funded it, that was his idea, and I was like, man, I feel like people aren't gonna give a crap about this one, but here we are.
Yeah, I just think it looks.
It's nice. It's very nice.
It ties the room together.
Yeah,
It really
I just
does.
feel like from my experience, when I buy something mystery and then you get the logo, and then there's stuff like this in there, I'd be a little disappointed. But
Yeah,
no,
I hear you.
you like it because you got all of them. If this was the only one that you opened, would you?
Be sour.
Yeah.
All right, so I'm going to show two DeLoreans at once.
Yeah.
All right, so this one is the original Back to the Future from
Classic
the classic
DeLorean.
DeLorean. And then here we have the version 3. Now, tell me the color differences
So
here.
the version 3 is because it's been sitting in a cave for 70 years, and it's all grungy, and it's got like the little motherboard on top, which is, I guess that one. They built that in the past, so it's a little janky, you know, because they're trying to figure out how to get it running. But
No, that's really cool. I think that just looks really awesome. I do like it makes it very different that they're different colors too.
well, you know, a lot of what we tried to do is match molds, because obviously when you're dealing with, you know, toy factories and stuff, like matching molds is a cost-saving thing. And
Right,
you know,
so
we
we have
have
these two,
we have those two, and we have those three.
and this one.
And that was a lot of the reason,
Sure.
because we had 10 different designs. We had the Flux Capacitor, Mr. Fusion. We had Marty's.
So you would need a whole new.
That'd be a
mold
whole
for
new
that.
mold, and the mold costs are what's expensive, you know. So these are kind of like what we.
No.
This was the one that I was like, man, what am I gonna do with another DeLorean? And then I was like, wait, in the third movie, it's
Yeah.
different. So
Well, that's great. Let's see. We did not talk about this one yet.
yeah, the
Out of
Out of Time
Time.
classic when it.
Yeah. Yeah.
No, that's one of my favorites. I just think
Yeah.
it's just so nice and clean. Here's a funny story. Oh, this story's so funny. So, when I was mocking these up to send, I was trying to find some high quality photos of the license plate, and I found one high quality photo, and I was like, man, I'm just gonna live trace this. If you're familiar with Illustrator, live tracing is like you just press a button and it like turns it into vector. So I live traced it, and like there was some spots on like where it says the Golden State where it was a little wonky, but no one could tell because it prints small.
Mhm.
And I was gonna wait until I got the actual like the booklet from Universal, like this is our stuff. And I was like, okay, good. When they sent the packet over with all their like official like text and all this, they actually had an image of this in there. And I was like, good, I can actually get like the legit high quality image. So I pulled their image and I zoomed in on the Golden State.
Isn't that stuff there too?
They used they did the exact same thing that I did. They pulled that license plate picture and then they live traced it, and I was like, whatever, it works. So I would assume that they would have had like an actual master file for it, but they didn't. They just live traced it. So
That's fantastic.
yeah, I thought it was pretty funny.
That's really great. And then this one's honestly my favorite. It's very close to the hoverboard, but yeah, this one is just great. And I think it's because like I know what this is, but if you just looked at this, you wouldn't just know this is a license plate.
Yeah.
I think it's just a cool design. It's like a barcode kind of issue.
So another behind the scenes thing, which is gonna be disappointing for you. So this one, the barcode and the text and stuff on it was actually supposed to be metallic.
Mhm.
But
Oh,
that-
so
it just kind of got, because like these were rushed to get them out. Like I said, these were being painted the week before we got them. So yeah, a couple things got missed, but overall, like the set just turned out really great. I couldn't be happier with how they look.
All right, so where do we go with this? What's next for
So
Frozen culture?
So coming up next, we have a series of classic monsters. So the first series is going to be 8 different figures, and there's going to be some variants in there as well. And they're going to be rare, so they're going to be like $100. But we've got multiple sets planned for the classic monsters, and then we've got some other big collaborations that I can't quite talk about yet that's going to be coming out this year as well. And then, if all goes as planned, we're going to the licensing expo this year and looking for other licenses, and hopefully,
That's really cool.
hopefully spring of next year we'll release another official license.
So
set,
this is like not official yet, but like what's a dream license you'd love to have for this?
You know, there's. I'm thinking of it differently now. I'm thinking of it like, well, how can we save on molds? Like, how, you know what I mean? And it's
Behind
just
the scenes stuff.
yeah, you know, because doing like 7 different molds for this would have been like crazy expensive, you know, and that's not the way it's gonna work for everything. But dude, Ghostbusters, Turtles, man, like just any of that, like anything Star Wars, Marvel, or DC, I think would kill. But I think as far as like what we release our next license set, it's got to be a home run. You know what I mean? I feel like it's got to be something big that people will see and then be like, oh, this is a thing. I need to start collecting these. Because like, how cool would that be? Like if you bought one of these, have like this up there with like a turtle or like a Mandalorian or something, or just like anything, or the Stay Puft Marshmallow Man.
And I think Turtles would be honestly a good one if you get it, because like you could just do the same turtle and then
you know, that's
paints and
you know, like that's one that's like in my top list, because I mean you got 4 turtles, 1 mold, and then on top of that, like in variants you got Slash, you got anything there, you know, color variants.
You can do what they do and do Toka and Razor, but Toka and Slash are the same mold. And
Yeah, right. I mean, there's so many different options, and then another one I'm looking at is like, well, one of the collaborations that we're working on, and I'll show you when we're done. I can't show it here. It's 1 mold, and then it's just like different colors.
Really?
One that I was thinking would be cool license would be like Care Bears.
Oh yeah,
That's 1 mold. And like I don't know if you've seen the Care Bear stuff lately. Like the art and design on it's like super dope. Like I'm really digging it. So, but I mean, there's like so many different possibilities, and like I said, hopefully this time next year. Next year you can have me on this time and be like, yeah, so these are like my 100 different toys, and you know.
Well, I love it.
Thank you.
I appreciate you coming and showing me and let me open them with you.
Yeah,
It was
man.
fun.
Super excited. You know, you were one of the ones that I kind of like kept up. Like, I was talking to you while this was happening, and like I'd send you some things here and there. But before we go, I've got a surprise for you. I wanted to do this on camera because
So you can make it look like you're a nice person.
Because I am a nice person.
Oh my god! I haven't even looked at it yet. I just, wow.
That's you.
That's amazing. Wow.
Yeah, I thought you'd like that.
That is amazing.
So something that I'm thinking about doing, once this becomes, you know, we get more stuff out and it becomes a thing, I was thinking about maybe like setting up some like commissions, you know, if people wanted to like get their people, you know, as popsicles. I actually did one of my mom and dad last Christmas and they loved it, so.
That's amazing. I love this. Thank
Good.
you.
Good. Your wife informed me that you would cry, so.
That was a hard secret to keep.
I'm pretty close to it. So that's
She knew
awesome.
that, yeah.
Why does it say Andy Heath 1 of 50?
What?
Your family.
I've been selling it.
It's amazing.
Thanks.
Thanks
I'm
so
glad you
much.
like it, man. It was so funny to put
That's
together
cool.
because I was like, oh my god, this looks perfect.
It's gotta go back here somewhere. That's wonderful. Well, thank you, Andy. That's
Yeah,
the
thanks
best.
so much for having me. I appreciate it.
Oh. All right. Well, this is Brandon with High Anxiety. This is my guest, Andrew Heath.
Andrew Heath.
Thanks so much. Bye.
And see, now we can get this video and this video.
Man, you're just the best.
I know what I'm doing.
Should you just be here all the time now?
Yeah, I'll move in.
Okay.
I'll bring my stuff. I'm sure Shelly won't mind.